Today we are ranking every shiny Pokemon card worth investing in 2024. Blah, blah, blah. Part 2 is finally here, and it's time to look at the Charizard and the Bubble Mew. Guys, I'm not even gonna waste any time on an intro. I didn't even put a hat on. So let's just jump into this one. Let's get spicy. Alrighty, party people, it's time to do part 2 of Paldean Fates. In the first part, the only thing we really looked at that was big was the Pikachu, the Iono, and the Gardevoir. I guess you could argue the Snorlax and the Full Art Mew. Today, we're gonna be looking at the real big boys, the Charizard, the Bubble Mew, and the rest of the baby shinies. This set is incredibly large. We ended up looking at 155 cards total. First Pokemon we're looking at today is the Smoliv, and it's sitting at $4.94 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $52 at 2 sales per month. So again, a whole bunch of Fugazi numbers. Let's see what we're gonna do with it. So guys, with this set so far from what we've seen, it's a popularity contest. The numbers are thrown out of the window, and that's what we're gonna do with this one. The Smoliv is gonna go into cool ungraded, even though it says $52 for a PSA 10. That is not real, that is not the real number, that's not where it's gonna end at. It's cool ungraded. Now we're looking at the Dolive, and it's $3.53 ungraded, 1 sale per day, no grade 8s. PSA 10 is $46 at 1 sale per year. Well guys, it's not gonna take us long to get our first dog water. I love doing that. Let's go, baby. Now we're looking at the Super Olive, and it's sitting at $3.31 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $18 at 1 sale per year. Baby, we got back-to-back dog water. Let's go. So this one I'm guilty of liking, but it's a Capsicid, and it's sitting at $3 ungraded, 1 sale per day. Grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $46 at 1 sale per year. This one, I don't mind sliding into cool ungraded just because it's a new Gen 9 Pokemon, and it's a relatively liked new Gen 9 Pokemon. I think it's really cool to have, especially what it evolves into, and it's the first evolution, so we're gonna go ahead and put it in cool ungraded. And now we got the Skull Villain, and it's sitting at $3.24 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $45 at 1 sale per year. Once again, guys, I really like the direction they took with this Pokemon. This is one of the few times here recently where I actually thought there was a little creativity in making a Pokemon. So I actually like this one, and we're gonna put it in cool ungraded. And now we're gonna be looking at the Dung Beetle, and it's set at $3.75 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $48 at 1 sale per year. So this bad boy is definitely going to go slide into cool ungraded. It's not bad enough to be dog water, because I think that there's a weird spot for this in anyone's collection just because of the oddness of this Pokemon. But I'm gonna go ahead and slide it in cool ungraded. Now we got the freaking walking mushroom sitting at $3.56 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $49 at 1 sale per year. I really hope these people that are buying these one-time cards at $40-50 are just the same person trying to manipulate prices, because if people are actually buying this, my friend, you are clearly not watching our videos. This thing is going to slide up into cool ungraded. I would never buy a PSA 10 for this at all. And now we got Baby Godzilla, and I kind of like this one. It's sitting at $5.83 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, but a PSA 10 again is $58 at 1 sale per year. Guys, this is another one. I really like this evolution line because I'm a Godzilla fan, and it just gives me little baby Godzilla kind of vibes, I guess. I can't do anything more than put it in cool ungraded. And now we got the medium-sized Godzilla, and it's sitting at $4.55 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, but this one's a little bit weird. It is a $20 PSA 10 at 1 sale per week, so the volume is kind of high on this. I don't really know why, but the price is down, as we've seen, once you get like real numbers. So the $20 makes a lot of sense. I get that one. I can only do cool ungraded on this one for sure. Normally this would be a dog water card, but the baby shiny aspect, of course, on all of these cards bumps it up a little bit more. Now we got Big Boy Godzilla, and this one's actually pretty good. It's $6.39 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, but a PSA 10 is $50 at 1 sale per week. That's pretty good. So I don't think this thing is truly a $50 at 1 sale per week, but the volume's there and the amount is high enough that I will slide it into better be a 10. Now we have the cutest little shiny dolphin you'll ever see, sitting at $5.95 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $22 at 1 sale per week. So we kind of see that number again with the higher volume. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I understand where the price is on this, but this is also a thinking ahead kind of thing. So for me, if I got this one, it better be a 10. And now we got the shiny Paldean sitting at 483 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, none. And a PSA 10 is $27 at 2 sales per month. So clearly not as much volume as this one as the first evolution. Guys, the only reason I'm even considering putting this in better be a 10 is because of the cuteness and the dolphin aspect, because clearly the little baby dolphin is somewhat popular, but it doesn't seem like this one is as popular, so I'm not going to slide it in a better be a 10. I'm only going to keep it cool and graded. And now we got the shiny 3 Wiglets, baby, sitting at $379 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, none, and a PSA 10 is $50 at 1 sale per year. Fugazi. So this thing is definitely going to slide up in a cool ungraded. I can't do any better than that. And now we're looking at the Dragon Goldfish. I know it doesn't make any sense, but here we are. 342 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, none, and a PSA 10 is $48 at 1 sale per year. Guys, this is another one. It is really cute. It is really cute. And a part of me wants to put it at better be a 10, but I don't think it's gotten the same traction as the baby dolphin. So I'm gonna only keep it in cool and graded. And now we're gonna look at the little goldfish's bodyguard, and honestly, I'm a sucker for this, okay? Because I love me some catfish, all right? But this card kind of sucks. 424 ungraded, 1 sale per day. Grade 8, none, and a PSA 10 is $16.50 at 1 sale per year. Guys, I can't do anything other than cool and graded, and honestly, it's probably warranty for a dog water, but I'll slide it in cool and graded. Now we're looking at a fish, and it's sitting at $5 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, none, and a PSA 10 is $54 at 1 sale per year. The best I can do, son, is cool ungraded. And now we're gonna look at the Fire Tauros, and I'm not gonna lie, this one is literally fire. It looks pretty good. I do like this card. 386 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, none, and a PSA 10 is $21 at 1 sale per week. The Fire Tauros is cool and graded. And now we're looking at the Baby Shiny Charmeleon, and I really need this in a 10 for my personal collection. It'll look really nice with the Hidden Fates 10. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure you check that out. It came out Monday where we were revealing our first PSA submission. It's really good. You guys got to check it out. The Charmeleon is setting at $17 ungraded, 1 sale per day. Grade 8, there's none, but a PSA 10 is $40 at 2 sales per week. Unless this thing was going to blow us away, we all knew this is going into better be a 10. And now we're looking at the Baby Shiny Charmander, and it's sitting at $20 ungraded, 1 sale per day, 0 grade 8s, but a PSA 10 is $63 at 3 sales per week. That is incredible. Guys, a part of me wants to slide this into almost spicy, but I'm just going to slide it into better be a 10, and there's only one way you should own this card, and it better be a 10. And now we're looking at this Super Electric Frog sitting at 312 ungraded, 1 sale per day, no grade 8s, but a PSA 10 is $47 at 1 sale per year. This is another cool ungraded. I feel like I keep saying the same thing, but hey, it is what it is. Now we're looking at this gen's Pikachu clone, and it is sitting at 386 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, none, and a PSA 10 is $48 at 1 sale per year. So this one here, I could argue that it could be better be a 10, but not all Pikachu clones do very well. So I need some more data on this one, but I'm gonna slide it into cool and graded for now. And now we're looking at the next evolution line here, and it is $3.99 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, none, but a PSA 10 is $20 at 1 sale per week. The middle evolution is getting more volume than the beginning evolution. That's really interesting, but once again, cool and graded. And the final evolution in this line is $3.99 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, none, and a PSA 10 is $20 at 1 sale per week. Broken bell here, but it's cool and graded. So I kind of like this Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. This is the Wattrel, sitting at 350 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, none, but a PSA 10 is $48 at 1 sale per year. Guys, this is another one that's just gonna slide up into cool ungraded. Now we got the Killer Wattrel, and honestly, I thought this card would be a lot more popular, but I guess not. It's $290 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, none, and a PSA 10 is $45 at 1 sale per year. Honestly, this one is a textbook dog water for this set, so dog water. So this one should be a little better, maybe. We got the Wigglytuff ungraded, 350 at 1 sale per day, grade 8, none, and a PSA 10 is $22 at 2 sales per month. So this one isn't as good as what I thought it was gonna be. It's not quite the Jigglypuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and slide it into cool ungraded. Now we have the Abra setting at 638 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, none, but a PSA 10 is $26 at 1 sale per year. That's kind of terrible. This was one of the ones that I thought we would see a little bit more price action and a little higher price, but we didn't. But I'm still gonna slide this into better be a 10, because remember guys, This is also a popularity contest at this point. And now we have the Kadabra, and this is more the numbers I thought the Abra would have, and the Kadabra would be even higher, but I guess not. 550 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $33 at 1 sale per week. Guys, this is another one that I'm gonna slide into better be a 10, and it's just because of the situation around this Pokemon. So it's the first time we've ever seen this one shiny, and it is an original 151. I think that this one could do well over time, and that's how I'm approaching it. And now we got the baby shiny Cleffa, and it's sitting at 349 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is 20 bucks at 1 sale per week. Definitely gonna go ahead and slide this into cool ungraded. Now we got the cute little wiener dog, and it's sitting at 446 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $31 at 1 sale per year. With the cool ungraded and sale right now, they're almost the same thing. It's just gonna depend on what your personal opinion of that Pokemon is, but I'm sliding this in cool ungraded. I know I'm gonna butcher this name, but we're gonna try it anyway. We got Celeruge, I don't know, 497 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, but a PSA 10 is $56 at 2 sales per month. Now that is decent. Holy moly, somebody paid $115 for this. That can't be right. I don't trust the numbers completely on this, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this right next to its little brother at cool ungraded. And now we got the super mega dung beetle sitting at 350 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $44 at 1 sale per year. I'm not even gonna say it. And we got little Flittle, and I thought this one would be a lot better, but I guess not. 375 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $48 at 1 sale per year. Once again, cool ungraded. These could be interesting. The Tinkatink is 430 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, but a PSA 10 is $31 at 1 sale per year. As these numbers are kind of underwhelming right now, we're just trying to get to the big boy stuff, but unfortunately this is another one that's just going to be cool ungraded. Now we're looking at the Tinkatuff sitting at $4 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $20 at 2 sales per month. You guys know where it's going. The Tinkaton is sitting at 522 ungraded, 1 sale per day, no grade 8s, but a PSA 10 is $62 at 2 sales per month. A lot better numbers on this one. I can actually slide this one into better be a 10. Ghost Dog sitting at 349 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $46 at 1 sale per year. These numbers are just confusing. Cool ungraded. Now we got Mankey the Monkey sitting at 375 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $20 at 1 sale per year. Honestly, I thought Mankey would be better than that, but I guess not. We're just putting it in this section here because why not? Now we're looking at the Primeape, and it's sitting at 325 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, but a PSA 10 is $25 at 1 sale per week. So the volume's there. The volume's there on this one, but the price just isn't. It's another freaking cool ungraded. And now we're looking at the Baby Muckrow, and it's sitting at 420 ungraded, 1 sale per day. If you know, you know. Grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $35 at 1 sale per week. So that is kind of crazy. I mean, somebody bought one at $11, $45, $35. I mean, I would say it's more of around the $27 range. Cool ungraded. Why not? And now we're looking at the Pink Sneasel. Looks like the Pink Panther, honestly. 344 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none. But a PSA 10 is $31, 1 sale per week. That's actually pretty good. Relative to this set, that's not terrible, but it's not enough for me to put in cool ungraded. I still don't think it has as much popularity as some of these other guys. Now the Pink Panther evolved and is sitting at 350 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $22 at 2 sales per month. I'm just not, yep. We got the Sableye. I know Sableye it's got a fan base, right? But for some reason, this is one of my favorite shinies in a set. I mean, who doesn't love a gold-plated dude with some gems as eyes and his little chest piece? I love it. It's 435 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $35 at 1 sale per week. Guys, for me, the Sableye has potential to be better be a 10, but I'm gonna slide it into cool ungraded. Let me know down below what you would do with this one. I know there is a fan base and I wanna put it in better be a 10, but maybe one of you guys can tell me what you really think about this one. This whole evolution line as a shiny is crazy fire, I'm not gonna lie to you. 420 ungraded, 1 sale per day. If you know, you know. Grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $52 at 1 sale per year, so low volume. I actually thought this one would do pretty good. I'm gonna slide it into cool ungraded just to be on the safe side, but it has potential to be better be a 10. And now we're gonna go to the Bisharp, which is another really good one, setting at 322 ungraded, 1 sale per day, and a PSA 10 is $46 at 1 sale per year. Price wise, this one is not as good as much as I like it, and it's gonna be cool ungraded. And now we're looking at the King Gambit Baby Shiny, and this thing is freaking awesome. I love this card. 382 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none. The PSA 10 is $48 at 1 sale per year. Like I said, guys, all three of these cards have potential for a better be a 10, but it's just gonna, I can't do it. It's gonna go into cool ungraded. And now the Sandwich Stealing Dog is all grown up, and it's gonna be setting at 412 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is 1 sale per year. This is another one I thought numbers would be decent on, and it's just not blowing me away, so cool ungraded. I have this weird obsession with the next evolution of this Pokemon, but this one, it's okay. 421 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $50 at 1 sale per year. Yep. All right, I really like this one. This is the Growlify, and it's sitting at $4 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $18 at 1 sale per year. Honestly, this thing's almost dog water, but I'm gonna slide into cool ungraded. So finally, I think we're gonna break the curse of the cool ungraded. We have the Ditto sitting at 1270 ungraded, 1 sale per day. Grade 8 none, but a PSA 10 is $45 at 2 sales per week. This is easy money, baby. This is definitely going into better be a 10. And now we're looking at the Wingull, and it's sitting at 271 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $43 at 1 sale per year. We're just keep on rolling. We got another dog water. Now he turned into a big old pelican, sitting at 315 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $44 at 1 sale per year. This one has earned its respect to go back into cool ungraded. We got us a little squirrel, sitting at 368 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, PSA 10 is $26.57 at 1 sale per year. Honestly, I hate this evolution line. I want to put it in dog water, but I'll slide in cool ungraded. Now we got the shiny fat squirrel sitting at $3 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $42 at 1 sale per year. And this thing is definitely going to cool ungraded, and cool ungraded has gotten to a size I never thought imaginable. We probably won't see it again like this unless we're looking at like Shining Fates, but even Shining Fates doesn't have this many baby shinies. And now we got us a freaking pig sitting at $5 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, but a PSA 10 is $40 at 1 sale per week. That's pretty decent for this set. This one, I'm honest, guys, just because I don't want to look at cool ungraded, I'll put it at a 10. I'll put it better be a 10. Grown up shiny pig, and it's sitting at 521 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8, 850. There we go, we got a grade 8, and a PSA 10 is $55 at 1 sale per year. So this one's not getting as much love as its little counterpart, so I'll put it in cool ungraded. Now we got the baby shiny mice, and it's sitting at $4 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $20 at 1 sale per week. Guys, this is another Gen 9 Pokemon that I thought would get a lot more popularity, and it's just not happening. This has potential for a 10, but I'm gonna go ahead and slide it in cool ungraded. Now, the baby mice had children, and it's sitting at 592 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $45 at 1 sale per month. The 1 sale per month is actually interesting, guys, but this is gonna be another one. It is a very, very high tier cool ungraded, pushing a 10. Now we got Flamigo sitting at 426 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $50 at 1 sale per year. This one is going to definitely be in cool ungraded. Now we're checking out the Fortress EX Full Art Terrorize. I don't know, it's a whole mouthful there. 225 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, but a PSA 10 is $30 at 1 sale per week. I really wanted to put this in dog water, but I kind of can't with the $30 once per week. That's decent volume on a card that I thought had no interest. Now we're looking at the Wigglytuff EX sitting at $2 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, but a PSA 10 is $24.50 at 1 sale per week. The volume's there, it's decent, but I'm gonna go ahead and slide it in cool ungraded. Now we're gonna be looking at this fly guy sitting at 213 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $40 at 1 sale per year. So unfortunately, or fortunately, the Squawkabilly is gonna be dog water. Let's go. Now we're gonna look at these cards, which I thought these were gonna be like big time, possibly because there's only 3, thought they'd be hard to pull. No, I was wrong. Trio, oh my God. 125 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 is $650, And oddly enough, a PSA 10 is $16 at 2 sales per week. Everybody, we got a textbook dog water. There's no way all three of these are not dog waters. We got the Paldean, which I actually like this card, sitting at 136 ungraded, 2 sales per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $21 at 3 sales per week. And we got another back-to-back, baby, like Drake. Dog water. Yes, all three are gonna be dog water. Spoiler alert. Palmy, $1, 1 sale per day. Grade 8, none, and a PSA 10 is $18 at 2 sales per week. Let's go, baby. Wrestling these jimmies with dog water. Now we got the Clive looking all fresh and stuff at 162 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $22 at 2 sales per month. The Clive, and just like a lot of people on YouTube, it matters who's with you, because by yourself you're dog water. And now we got the Judge, and it's sitting at 125, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $15.99 at 1 sale per year. Guys, we are on a roll, and I couldn't have been any happier to put cards in dog water instead of cool ungraded. Dog water. Here we go. So this one would have stung a little bit if I had to put this one in dog water, because I actually like this chick. Nimona is sitting at 151 ungraded, 2 sales per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $31 at 1 sale per week. Honestly, that's pretty decent for the volume. We're gonna slide it into cool ungraded. Now we're looking at the Paldean Student. The first one sitting at $2 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $15 at 1 sale per week. That's crazy, it's at 1 sale per week, but I mean, honestly, this thing is dog water. And now we got the Paldean Student. The other one sitting at 127 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $10 at 1 sale per week. Who's buying this thing? This thing has got to be absolutely dog water. Now we're back to these golds. I do like the golds in this set, but the Pokemon, it kind of matters, right? This thing is $9 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, and a PSA 10 is $30 at 1 sale per week. That's interesting. This is another one I'm gonna slide into sell right now. I just have no interest in this Pokemon. I'd sell it. Woo! This one's a big boy kinda. This is the Koraidon Gold, and it's sitting at $13 ungraded, 1 sale per day, grade 8 none, but a PSA 10 is $52 at 1 sale per week. Let's go, baby. This thing is textbook better be a 10, and honestly, the better be a 10 is kind of big as well, huh? And look, you can't even see the whole tier list now because of how much freaking cards there is. But now, look where we're at, baby. Let's go. Finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. We're looking at the Bubble Mew SIR. And it's sitting at $87 ungraded, 1 sale per day. Grade 8 is $120, and a PSA 10 is $230 at 2 sales per day. That is excellent. We finally got a super spicy. And we got to scroll all the way up to the top because this tier list is massive. Super spicy, let's go, baby. Above the $200 threshold. This card is excellent. I really do like this card. And now we got the big boy of the set, the Charizard. We still have not pulled this card. Hopefully it happens very soon. It's 125 ungraded, 2 sales per day. Grade 8, $125 at 1 sale per week. That is excellent. And a PSA 10, and this might stick, honestly. It's sitting at $288 at 2 sales per day. It is down almost $7. So it's kind of correcting right now, but that might stick around that area. I'm kind of thinking about 250-ish. The last card in this giant set that I will never look at again is going to be super spicy. If I can get this stupid card up there, because this thing is so massive. And there we have it, guys. This is pretty much, really honestly, you just kind of want to look right here, and anything that's not in this area right here is blasphemous, okay? All right, guys, we're finally done looking at this freaking set. This set is so incredibly large. We had to split this video up into 2 separate videos, so if you haven't watched the first one, please go back and watch it. It's really good as well. I cannot tell you guys how much I appreciate the time and the love that you guys have been giving on these tier list videos, so I appreciate all of that. I hope all of you have a very blessed rest of your week. I'll catch you in the next one. Poke Factory out. Peace!